I got some bad news for you guys. I've been doing research on this closet and I found out the thing trapped inside is worse than both the Boogeyman and Vigo. Let's just hope those were all silly rumors being spread around the internet. Oh god, no! It really is him! It's the man who turns anything he eats into high definition! Leon, think of your blurry children, don't do it! His mouth is literally a black hole! Ready to come out of the closet in more ways than one. Welcome back to Resident Evil 4.
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
Well, howdy doody, ladies and gents. I'm glad all zero of you decided to join me on this little trip to a higher definition here. I made the, air quotes, executive decision to, switch to the PS3 version of this game since my new brand spanking new capture card came in and I was just itching to try it out. Unfortunately, as you can see here, that means I won't be playing on professional mode anymore. I couldn't unlock it, and it turns out that you can't save when you're using another person's save file. So we're just gonna que sera sera it.
Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Hey. Hey, wake up.
Ay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line, nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
Hey boy, I'm not dying.
Do something, cop!
After you. It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Eek. No matter how many times I see that goddamn neck snap, I always feel like I need to drop the game and go get a nice massage or something. It's probably the grossest thing in this game, to be honest. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, I've made many bad decisions in my life, guys. But following a shady dressed, bug-eyed, smelly-looking fella hiding God knows what under his Hot Topic trench coat into a back alley where no one will be able to hear me scream?
Got something that might interest you.
Apparently it was the best fucking idea I've ever had in my life.
Got a selection of good things on sale, Strange.
Okay, so not only is this the guy we're gonna be throwing all our hard-earned cash at, but he's also the one who instigated the little blue medallion hunt we're currently on. As you can see, we can buy a wide variety of trinkets from this man, as well as sell and upgrade the inventory we currently have. Though personally I wouldn't recommend buying any of the new guns he has right now, so we're just gonna sell what treasures we have, except for the red cat's eye, for reasons I'll explain later, and we'll invest in some more inventory space, as well as even more opportunities and easier time to find some treasures. Now, while I'm not going to buy every single gun, and I'm sure as hell not going to be upgrading every single gun, I do plan to detail guns as they become available, but I don't think I'm qualified for such a daunting task. So, instead, I'll leave it up to this commercial break here. Thanks a lot, Neatloaf. Slick Nickelton here, and I've got some fantastic products here today that you can spend your hard-earned pesetas on, because let's be honest, there ain't no one else in the world that'll gladly take your expired currency but me! First, we've got the most basic of products, the pistol. You start the game off with this handy little sidekick, but if you're dumb enough to sell it off to me, well, I'll gladly sell it back to you for twice the price. It's a decent enough early game gun, starting off with 1.0 firepower, but you could add a whole nother point of firepower when you reach the maximum upgrade level. The firing and reload speed, which are both measured in animation frames, start off at 14 and 52 respectively. You can upgrade both only 2 times each, with the max firing speed reducing to 10 and the reloading speed reducing to 26. If you find it necessary, you can also upgrade your capacity. Starting off with only 10 bullets, you can jam up to a total of 25 bullets once you max upgrade to the level that is known as the maximum. If you manage to upgrade all the components of the handgun to their maximum, and why the hell would you ever do that, then you can buy its exclusive upgrade, which multiplies the chances of this gun to get a critical hit by 5 times whenever you nail a headshot. And that's not all! With every handgun, I'll even throw in a free little nugget of information. No matter what gun you're holding, Leon will always be carrying that pistol during cutscenes, proving that even he, won't be able to escape from that embarrassing little pea shooter, no matter how hard he tries. Up next, we got a nifty little shotgun, another gun you can get for free if you know where to look. However, if you don't happen to be a no-good, low-down, slimy, filthy, dirty, disgusting thief that gets off of stealing from other people's homes, then you can buy my overpriced product instead! Like the Neatloaf mentioned before, it's a great gun for crowd control, doing good to knock a many number of these zombies off of their feet with a single bullet. It's got a hefty firepower of 4, but you can double that if you reach the maximum number of upgrades for its firepower. As you would expect, the drawback of this gun, it's a slow 1.53 firing speed, and that's something you better get nice and comfy with, as there's no upgrade available for it. Reloading speed is an even more sluggish 3.03, but thankfully you can upgrade this to cut that time by practically half. 1.50! Finally, we got it's a starting capacity of 6 bullets, and it'll be able to carry a total of 18 bullets when you max out the upgrade. Now, if you max out the shotgun faster than a man from the south, you can get its exclusive upgrade, which increases its firepower for distant targets, meaning that you don't have to get up close and personal, which kinda defeats the purpose and satisfaction of the shotgun, but different strokes for different blokes, I suppose. Next up, we got ourselves a tactical machine pistol, or TOOMP for short, the one and only of its kind. If you didn't happen to graduate from the Stormtrooper Marksmanship Academy, well, you sure as hell better think about signing up after using this baby, because you'll be passing with flying colors. Obviously, it has a fantastic .10 firing speed, meaning that there's no possible way to upgrade it any further unless you're able to divide by 0. On the other hand, with the firepower of .04, every bullet is the equivalent of a mosquito bite, but you can beef up your bullets with malaria if you upgrade the firepower to its maximum, reaching a decent firepower of 1.2. Since this gun is going to be cutting through ammunition like a knife through butter, the capacity is arguably the most important component. You'll be able to hold a measly 30 bullets with a weapon, but upgrading to maximum can increase your capacity all the way up to 250 bullets. With a number like that, you probably won't be pressing that reload button all too often, and that's probably a good thing considering the base reload speed is 2.37, but does reduce to a much more impressive 1.17 with the max upgrade. If you max out every component of this gun, then you have the option to purchase a slight boost in firepower, pushing it up by a whopping .6. Next on the list is the bolt-action rifle, the favorite of those who enjoy the feeling of empowerment the shotgun gives you, but not so much a fan of putting yourself in danger by getting up close and personal. Attached with the scope, you can safely pick off any and all Ganados in your way, all from the comfort of your own home, thanks to the base 4.0 firepower that can reach up to 12.0 from maximum upgrade, or even 18.0 with the exclusive upgrade. While the shotgun's exclusive upgrade motivates you to shoot things from a distance, trying the same sort of logic with the rifle is not recommended. Considering the rifle has a base 2.73 firing speed and that can't be upgraded, then that reload speed starts with a painfully slow 4.0 and can finish with a still painfully slow 2.33. Trying to bust out the rifle in the heat of battle is a one-way ticket to the depths of hell. On the plus side, it can carry a good amount of bullets, starting off with the weight number of 5, but you can quickly bump that number to a more respectable 18 bullets. Last, but certainly not least, is the single-shot rocket launcher. Available for purchase 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's incredibly pricey, and it takes up a hell of a lot of space in your inventory. But with a well-aimed shot, you can take out pretty much anything. 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 Well, that's all the products we have for you today. Back to you, Nilo. Thanks a lot, Slick. Now that that's out of the way, let's continue on, shall we? Well, this place looks mighty dangerous. I think it'd be best to try and get through this place by attracting as little attention as possible. Is what I would like to say. But unfortunately, it's just not physically possible for Leon to keep a low profile here. Though have you seen him? You can't really blame the guy. Oh, of all the places to not build a guardrail. Now, while this place seems daunting at first, it's actually not all that difficult to navigate through. The exit on the other end of the cliff requires a key, and that key just so happens to be split, just like my head here, into two perfectly symmetrical pieces. One of the pieces is actually up on this rooftop, but I'm going to purposely ignore it so I can continue salsa dancing with my new friend here. You're just gonna need to die. Our relationship's over. Whoops! Did not mean to do that. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to jump right into your mosh pit there. Why are you still alive? I mean, like, things were just heating up down there. Like, it wouldn't be right for me to interrupt such a good time that we're having. Okay, well, let's just stop wasting time and just grab the goddamn medal already. First half of the medal, boom. Alright, now the second medal isn't really too far off, but we gotta get past all these guys down here. But I really, really want to shoot that dynamite. I just want to see a whole bunch of meaty giblets fly all over my screen. Come on, I need my fill of video game violence. That guy looks like he's really enjoying himself over there in that corner. It's like a dog chasing his tail. Like, seriously, oh look, somebody did. Oh, he made a friend. Look at that. They're playing Ring Around the Rosie now. I can't. I can't. They're just trying to have fun. We'll just leave them to their beat. Okay, well, I can't resist the grenade. How about I just blow you up with my own dynamite? Whoops. Well, that backfired pretty badly. That was almost cartoon-like. Like a Saturday morning cartoon. And when you're surrounded with nothing but blood, violence, and mutilated corpses, Sometimes that's all you need to keep your sanity. Put yourself in Leon's shoes. That guy apparently wants to, but he's not gonna get the chance. And that guy over there, he also wants to. Look at him, staring so longingly at Leon's eyes. You saw how giddy he was? He couldn't keep still. Now that we got both pieces of the emblem, we're about ready to— oh shit! Duh. Well, Leon dies as he lives. Or as he lived. Fucking fabulous. Now, like I was saying before I died so fabulously, since we have both pieces, the exit is just to the right now, but there's one more thing worth risking our lives for in this little building. And it's not that 1,000 gold, it's actually right here. Yellow herb. It's always worth the risk, the danger. So now that that's settled, let's just get the fuck out of here now. I don't want to stay in here. Whoa. Oh, I forgot. First we have to solve the world's hardest puzzle with some super glue. Yeah, if you thought that was tough, you ain't seen nothing yet. Better start massaging your brains now. I'd like to say that the PS3 version of this game has been 99% positive so far. The only real problem I've had with it is that they switched the square and the X buttons, and there's no way to go back to the classic controls. It's something so simple, yet something I can't really wrap my head around. I mean, the reason why this video took so long is really because I spent like hours and hours and hours just trying to adjust to that. Oh. Forgot to mention that since we got the treasure map, now as you can see, treasures are marked on our map with a little white star, and our first treasure just so happens to be right here. But how do we get that? There's no way we're gonna be able to reach it from here, so we're just gonna have to take the long way around. But don't worry, we won't be waiting too long. We'll get our grubby little hands on it soon enough. It's never just one zombie. Oh shit! Did you see that? That was the most badass unintentional knife deflection I've ever seen in my life. You get out of here. You get out. Why do y'all have such long pointy weapons? It's like you guys have the freaking least enjoyable weapon combination I've ever seen. So let's just make like an earthquake drill and stand under this doorway here. That was a little too premature for me. But it worked out in the end. Ooh. I'm sorry. I don't know if you've ever had a door slam into your knee, but that hurts. I did not want you to go down like that. Well, taking care of everything in this hallway, but the drums are still drumming, which means that our problems aren't over yet. In fact, I'd like to say they're just getting started. So now that let's make a completely safe entranceway into the room. But we'll still take the dramatic entrance, because that's just how Leon rolls. Wow. These guys can throw games as far as they can throw the dynamite over there. They could be the NFL champions by now. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, I want to go for a skilled air shot here. Come on. I want any and all excuses to play Propane Nightmares is a good excuse for me. Oh, come on. Just give me a chance. There we go. Propane Nightmares. 200% skilled air shot. We play in Resident Evil 4. We gotta get that treasure chest. And that other treasure chest. We're gonna be shooting these bear traps because we don't want to get our foot stuck in it. Now let's go over here and loot the spoils of the body. Oh. How is it that you are able to step into that bear trap? And you just missed you just missed like your grand moment right there. That could have been your shining moment. I was standing perfectly still. You were like 2 inches away from me, and you still somehow missed. You make stormtroopers look good, man. Now let's reach our reach our hand into the blazing inferno there, like smart people do, and check this place out. I think we've looted, milked this place, like seriously. 2 times in a row, buddy. You don't get a third strike, you don't deserve one. You're out now. Now, like I was saying, I think we milked this place dry, so let's move on to the next. I'm sorry, but this room really needs a plumber. I mean, we're like, Italy is like right down the street, so what the hell's your, like, why, there's no excuse for this. Oh hey, look, it's our treasure. So break that wooden rope and grab our elegant mask. It's a treasure that we won't be selling immediately, because there are other little trinkets that we can attach to it, increasing its overall value. What? There's usually a guy down there. It's weird. Oh well. Well, at least somebody stayed in their post. You, sir, win the Employee of the Year award. Fuck that other guy. Alright, well now, progress is upwards. But how about we take a little break? How about we play a little minigame? Everybody's favorite minigame. A fishing minigame, and that is a huge-ass fish. Apparently my Mario reference wasn't too far off. Now I know what you're thinking. You're about ready to bolt to the other side. But this isn't an ordinary fishing game. This is a fishing game with guns. And as you know, guns make everything more fun. Okay, seriously, stop being such a basshole and just let me shoot you. Let me shoot you. Thank you. It's funny that not many people know that you can carry these fish around. Actually, it's even more surprising that not many people know these fish can actually heal you up a significant amount. We're not going to be using Big Betty and Tiny Teddy here, though. I only really came down here because the idea that Leon is going through this all-important mission with a suitcase filled with bass, that's just amusing to me for some reason. As you can see, I'm easily amused. But not as amusing as this ladder. Now, here we are. We have stepped into the infamous Puzzle Road. It's a road where boys become men. A road that pushes every cell in your brain to their utmost breaking point. Even ones you had no idea existed. The intellectual expectations here are so severe that this is where Harvard hopefuls must live and survive for an entire week, just for a chance at enrollment. I've even heard that this is where they buried Einstein, and this is where he lays still to this day. You saw that we passed that elementary puzzle there, and now we passed the intermediate puzzle. But those two puzzles, even combined, are nothing compared to what awaits us at the top of these stairs. A puzzle so difficult, so brutal. The puzzle where we make a Kingdom Hearts symbol. But as you can see, nothing, and I mean nothing, ever gets in Leon's way. Right. Purposely leaving yourselves vulnerable so that a third party will surface is almost as likely as someone laying this journal here for me to read, so I can let my guard down, thus I won't even consider the possibility of somebody hiding behind that door right there, waiting to choke me to death. Yeah, it's not very likely, buddy. So that's why it smells like cheese. Senor Sir, has anyone ever told you you're suffering from pink eye? Has anyone ever told me I'm suffering from pink eye? Holy shit, it's contagious, let go of me!
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant into her eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
Wow, was that guy a fucking narcissist or what? Like he was standing in that corner there staring at a picture of himself on the other side for God knows how long. He probably didn't even know I was coming. I just happened to walk right into his self-masturbatory time. That was hard to say. Well, with the end of a chapter comes the end of a video. See you next time.